Blessings and salutations, wonderful Scorpios and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and this is a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you, but how many of you think it kindly for your view? If this happens to be a message for you, can you like the video, comment, only if you choose to, subscribe if you haven't. I know everything is a choice thing, it's free will, we behind the keyboard, we do, we feel, but just know with these reads, it's never for you to force it on you, thinking it's coming from a judgmental point of view. It's just telling you what I see intuitively, what I feel, and I hope it can help at the time that you receive this message here. I just thought it was so nice how the sunlight was coming through the curtain here, drapes, whatever you call them. And it just lines up so nice across the table. I just said, let me just leave it here. Let me just let that sit here. Even with the artificial, leave the natural light in here too. So we can see the read we have for you. This is for December 15th to the 22nd, 2022. Gotta make that clear. Alrighty. Dear God, thank you for your mercies, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, to our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Scorpios. Amen. 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 Let's see. I want to finish out these wonderful water sign reads. So we have for Scorpio. For Scorpio for December 15th to the 22nd, 2022. Show me what I need to see for Scorpio's highest good, please. Scorpio, please. Show me what I need to see December 15th to December 22nd, 2022. What's the message for Scorpio, please? Okay, looking to see how this is panning out here. You're looking like, okay, it's, and you're coming from a good point of view, like you're coming willing to work it out, you know, it's not with no arrogance or sense of power. You know you might be more in a position of more knowledge on how this may come together here, but you're willing to give it the benefit of the doubt to see how it's going to go. Let's see for Scorpio, please. You know, see when you you're mindful. Very mindful. Sugar honey iced tea of how this, okay, you know, let me just get this message out for you, Scorpio. Scorpio. See, this right here is that, I mean, no, this is not about a victory. This is what you're just trying to see. It's not about who's right, who's wrong. It's really, truly just trying to get along. There's a lot of love you have here. I see the devil's in reverse, the fool's in reverse, the magician is upright. You really trying to get this to go for the highest good so the possibilities could just be endless and better and beautiful. Look at this, just taking accountability. Because it hurts like what? Yeah, it hurts. But it's like, you're not going into this gun-ho, like, ready, because you know this is not a easy, sensitive. It's very sensitive. Because you walk in this line because of the fact that it can't just be done out of the strength of how you feel about them. It's because it's tricky, because it gets to the point where it gets addictive or codependent or, you know, it's all types of stuff. But it's not to the point where you're willing to say, you know, there's no love there at all. You're coming from a place of, with that Page of Cups, it's an offer of love. It's just really not really sure what to do or say. It's just more or less trying to get it in a good place. because it's feeling to see that there's work to be done, because it's just want to get out this. It's no longer feeling like how this person made you feel the slack and left out in the cold. You're healing from that because you're not giving them the control. You know, you see, for some of them, they don't really have control of themselves. It's just trying to get to a place to where they can understand, to get at least in a line, and get on a path. Like, at least get on a right path. Start from a beginning somewhere on the right way. Stop starting over adamant, strong, and wrong. You know. Let's see for Scorpio, please. It said all signs is here. Everybody's here. But major, like I said, is Aries, Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, and like I said, Virgo, Gemini. I'm sure I did, because I always say what the major arcana is. But let's see. Yeah, this is a difficult change for you, because the past, again, gave you this perception that it doesn't look the same as it once did before, but it's like you're not trying to pick that apart anymore. The clarifications is confirming what the cards were saying. It's just giving a little more detail. As it should, is clarifying. Yeah, of course. But when it comes to the toxicity that you don't want to engage in anymore, it's because you're seeing it as far as it being, again, a fruitless war. It's like, it was foolish to even try to make it so difficult for yourself. It's like certain things you already overlooked that really gave their certain negative aspects like more momentum. Like, it really reinforced certain things, not giving putting the blame on you, no, because you had the best intentions. But it just more or less, you see, like, okay, that wasn't the right way of going about it. I'm going to try something else, because I still don't know exactly what to do, but I'm feel determined to get to this place to where I'm healed and I'm getting to where I need to be. And there's something that I love and need to work with along the way. You know, it's not somebody you could just say, oh, I can't, I'll let that go. No, it's just more or less saying, I don't want it to be tension and problems. That's not an option that you would ever want to be with this person here. You're recovering from the fact that they may not even have those intentions and capabilities, but you just determined before it's too late to make sure you get in this good place, because you already seen what you can lose in regards to that. You see how much you have at stake, and you're wise enough to know that you was really helping keeping things more together than you know, so there's no reason for you to feel or continue to feel like this unhappiness, because it's around you. You really just want to get out that funky space. You know, the truth is clear to you as far as this person you relied on not being that credible. You know, but it's okay. It's okay, because it just reinforced that you was doubting all of this. You know, you along most of the time, or at least minimizing how much control you have. It's like a little bit of giving them more power than they deserved in regards to how you move in your life. You know, there was a heavy influence, but then you're starting to see that the heavy influence wasn't really that experience. Okay. Advice and outcome. Or quit, whatever way it fits. Let's see. For Scorpio, please. Advice and outcome. Scorpio, please. Aquarius is here. I think I said that. But when I see that Queen of Wands in reverse, I know they say that spell work, but it comes across, which it is, but it depends on who's receiving this message, because it's a real heavy, manipulative, desperate energy to try anything by any means to do what they can to make it seems and get their way. Okay? And that has to be, I'm just saying, like, even though you're looking to see how this is going to work out, you know who this person is. You're just trying to more or less stay in a good, aligned with them to where it's not affecting you. Okay, let's see. Place and outcome. Let's see for Scorpio, please. Place and outcome, please. It's reinforcing the fact that this is your position. Very powerful. It's reinforcing the fact that you're wise, you're stable. This person does not, like I said, even with you in this Three of Wands position, you seeing how this pan out is not going to affect you, it more or less affect them. It's a lot of fire with them, huh? Aries, Taurus here. You're healing from this, but it's not with this energy of you letting them know that what they did before, they're not getting away with it like they did, like that. It's like you're not moving with them in that way anymore. Now they're feeling this lack, left out, in a cold energy. Because you're sitting in this position like, I'm more in a place to just move how I need to. Even when you do come together, because like I said, I don't see it as an option for you to cut them off completely, but I do see you changing the way you move with them all together. It's not taking over and taking control and making sure you think and execute decisions out for them. Yeah. See, I don't see you going on like leaving for good. But you're not happy in this energy because of the fact that it's so defensive, and it's like, I'm not the enemy here. So it's more or less where you're just trying to just push back and give them the room they need. Aries is Taurus is here as well. I know I'm being a little repetitive with the astrology signs here. But it's clarification, please, on this advice and outcome for Scorpio. Clarification, please. Yeah, it's becoming very defensive energies. It's like they adamant about being in this funk. Like they're adamant about even you totally giving into them just to balance out to feel like it's back to the way it used to be. And it's like, it's no way you feel you would ever give time to put it in that type of place ever again. It's like, it was not a balanced place to be. You gave it too much time in that
um, it's like not negative, but yeah, you could call it that. You call it, yeah, you gave too much into trying to compensate somebody or balancing out with somebody that wasn't willing or just willingly being unfair. And then you just more determined to get out of that because you see how toxic it was. Now, again, the reason why you just will not cut it off completely, only you know, not I. But it's Major Arcana speaking on why. As far as saying it's the whole, that it's definitely showing it's a different way to, it's not for somebody to cut off, it's something that you just should just adjust, you know? Because the stars in reverse, it's something that need to heal. It's something that can be and once was something that you truly love. But we're saying that the energy change with the coming in, flying in, and determined to make it happen, because you know the secrets. You holding certain things in as well. You're not telling them all that you know about them, or how deep it goes, or what you know. You're not saying that. It's just more or less saying that, as far as saying I'm going to just work it out and make it happen, you're like, I got to make it good for me. I got to get myself in a nice flow with my little ukulele right here. I got to get to the flow of life that makes me feel right. Because you're healing from this fact of just pretending that everything is good, everything is fine over the numerous times that they did things to you. It's like, you did the best you can just because you wasn't trying to hurt them. But it's like, if you could go back in time and get really, you would think about all the times that you would have said, yo, that's not fine. Wait a minute, you shouldn't have did that right there. Because that's why you more or less ain't doing anything as of now, because, and you're waiting to see what they do, because you're in your head. You're like the Eight of Swords is thinking, going back and forth on whose fault it is, when at the time, again, with this Knight of Swords in reverse, it's like, in times when you was communicating, it was very abrupt. It was coming across like harsh, and it's like, that's not how I work with you. That's not what you deserve. And so more or less you changing that. You're definitely changing that. You moving more faster to what you need. And that's the end of that, and a new phase and a new day in regard to those ways of doing things. And I'm happy for you. I know it's a very tense period, but this adjustment is going to bring much brighter days, because it looks to see that that's what's happening once all of the stinking thoughts come out the area. It's like, once they get out the way, it's not easy, it's growing pains, but it gets definitely better. Next time, love and light.